Localization and calling. Our next topic, localization and calling. How the mobile is transferred from one area to other area, and how the VLR and HLR are updated whenever there is a change in the whenever there is a change in the location. Is called as localization. And how the call is received and sent is what we are going to see in this particular topic. So, okay, as you all know, local your phone number once you take a SIM number, it is valid worldwide. Whenever you are changing from one state to other state, roaming applies. Whenever you are going internationally, you'll have to change. These days, you have got WhatsApp and all, uh, but your SIM doesn't operate in international calls. It doesn't allow you to operate in international calls. So here, how this localization nationally takes place is what we are going to study. Okay. To look at, okay, generally when there are two ways of calling. One is call originating from mobile station and how the call terminates. These two terminologies are generally called as MOC and MTC. Mobile origination of call and mobile termination of call. So once you all look into the diagram here, so that it is easy for you to see how the signal is actually going from one PSTN to the other PSTN or one ISDN to the other ISDN. As we have seen in our GSM network, the terminologies I think you are already familiar with. MS is mobile station, BSS is base station subsystem, MSC is mobile switching center, VLR is visitors location register, and GMS is gateway of MSC and PSTN. So whenever you want to dial someone, these are the 10 steps which happen in an outgoing call. First, MS sends a dial number to BSS. Whatever number you have dialed through your mobile phone, it is first going into a BSS. In the BSS, what do we have? We have something called as BSC and BTS. We have seen in the previous diagram. BSC and BTS. Together we call it as BSS. So BSS sends dial number to MSC. See step 1, step 2 to the MSC. From MSC checks VLR if MS is allowed the requested service or not. MSC first checks visited location register. Is it allowed to send it or not is first what is getting checked. Once that is checked, that checking is over. If it is okay with it, then MSC asks the BSS. You can see the steps VLR to back to MSC. Ask the BSS to allocate the resources for call. Whatever the resources are there, that is the routing and all other resources for sending the call, right? So all that resources, the MSC is the one which is supposed to send, which is supposed to allocate. So the MSC asks the BSS to allocate all the resources for the call. Then MSC, now see, fifth step. So what is the first step? From MSS, it goes to MS, it goes to BSS. BSS to MSC. MSC checks in its visited location register. Yes, if it is allowed to go to the location, then it will again send a message to MSC. MSC then puts it to gateway. From the gateway, it is going to PSTN, that is public system telephone network. Okay, from PSTN, it will reach to the other MSC. That is how you'll have to think. There is also the same replica is there after the PSTN also. That's how you'll have to understand this. Okay, MSC routes the call to GMSC. Now GMSC routes the call to the local exchange of called user. Okay, whomever you are calling to that local exchange, the signal is going there. That's how. Once the signal is received, then answer back. The call is answered back. That's the reason here it is 7. From there the call is coming, so it is call is 7. Again it reaches the MSC. Once it reaches the MSC, no more visited location. Directly goes off to BSS and BSS will send the call to MS. Then that is the actual time. After all this process is the actual time where you will be listening to the ringtone of the other persons. So this is the procedure which happens when you call your friend's mobile or someone's mobile. Okay. Now for an incoming call, suppose you are receiving the call. The above procedure is for outgoing call. When you are dialing, this is the procedure what happens. But when it is coming from someone, this is the incoming call. Once look at the diagram. I think it is quite self-explanatory. The calling station, that is, it comes from some other network to the local telephone exchange. From there, it's going to GMSC gateway, as we have just seen. GMSC is the one now checks it signal setup to HLR. It first checks in the HLR whether the called number belongs to the HLR or not. 4 and 5, you can see HLR and VLR are verified. Both the requests are verified. HLR is verified. Some visitor location from VLR is verified. Again back to HLR it comes. Then it says yes, this is an authenticated person who has come. The call which has come is what these people decide. HLR and VLR. These registers decide that thing. So from there again it is received to GMSC. From there you all know the procedure. From GMSC it goes to what? Automatically to MSC. Yeah, you can all see this now. From GMSC it is going to MSC. That forward current call. Now MSC should decide. MSC is what? It's nothing. It's just now we have read in the previous slide. We have read it's the heart of the network. So MSC is the one which will have to decide whether the visitor has come from an authenticated person or not. Whether a call is from an authenticated person or not. It is the one which has to decide. So what is it doing? It is checking in the VLR 8 and 9C, getting the current status of the mobile station, whether the person is an authenticated person or not. It is checking, verifying, and if it's a spam one, it's just sending a message called spam or a junk mail or a spam mail. No, if it's a authenticated person or authenticated call, then it sends to the BSS. There are different BSS locations. It checks that mobile station to which BSS it belongs to, and now actually as per this diagram, this belongs to some MS of one particular 11 number BSS. So the message has gone to BSS. From BSS, it has sent to the mobile station. Now the mobile station answers. That's the reason the 12 again answers to whom? BSS. Now BSS answers to whom? MSC. MSC answers to whom? Again VLR. Visitor location will be checked. I told you now, visitor location once again it will check whether authenticated person has come or not. So the authenticity is given, and from VLR again the message is sent to MSC, MSC to BSS, and from BSS to mobile station. Only after this, the call between 1 and 17 is established. So this is the whole procedure, and the security checks what in the process of an incoming call. See, you can now understand the major roles which are played by HLR and VLR. What is HLR doing? It is checking whether that particular signal is talking to a person in our network where his SIM number is registered or not, which is stored in HLR. And what is VLR doing? VLR is checking whether the call which has come, which is received by MSC, is an authentic call or not, is what VLR is checking. And also not only checks the authenticity, but also it records the data which has come from that particular call station. So this is the whole process of an incoming call and an outgoing call. Once again, you can see the diagram so that you can understand it easily. The different security checks, how the connection is established, and how the calls are forwarded, how the current status is checked by the BSS. BSSC, you can see 11, 11, 11. It is actually verifying whether that particular number belongs to their BSS or not. So after verifying, it first spots that okay, the middle one has got that particular mobile station, so it has taken up the signal, and the connection is established. This is also a very important question. You'll have to read it properly. These diagrams you'll have to keep it in mind. Next is handing over scenario. We have seen how the call is handed over from one network to other network, or from one GSM to the other GSM. is in this part. You can understand in this diagram. Mobile station talking to another. Imagine that you are talking to another one. Some incoming call is there. So what is happening? The BTS, intra cell handing over is taking place between 1 and 2. That is inter BTS and intra BSC. The call is getting handed over. Next is intra inter BTS and intra MSC. You can see the diagram. So 2 BSCs, 1 MSC. Again, between 1 and 4, call handover between 1 and 4. That is inter MSC. First one is within intracell. Next one is inter BTS and intra BSC. Next is inter BSC and intra MSC. Next is inter MSC. This is how a call handover takes place in a GSM network.